Have you ever wanted to design a landing page? Well, I'm going to be designing a landing page for my live workshop I'll be doing, teaching you how to start a clothing brand. So this is behind the scenes, so I might make a few mistakes here and there, but I thought I'd give you an over the shoulder look on how I create landing pages. All right, so this is what I have so far. Boom, uh, boom, I got the images. So I'm gonna start from here because this image I think is too big. So let me go ahead and go in, and of course, I use my graphic designer, which is ChatGPT. So this is my ChatGPT I'm using right here. I'll try to give you screenshots of that also here and there. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. I would love to assist where I can. All right, so what I did is I'm designing this landing page in swipe pages. So here's all my HTML sections, and then here's all the sections here. Okay, so we have to go in and update them and stuff like that. Okay, all right, so right now I have this pretty much done. You know, haven't linked the button or anything yet. So that's what we have there. Okay, and then I'm probably going to change this text, make it a little bit darker. So let's go ahead and work on that. All right, so I'm going to say, I like the text in the hero section, but can you make it a true black? Right now it's kind of a gray. I want to see if you can make it a true black. All right, so in case you want to see what I'm doing, let me just show you. I'm talking to ChatGPT. So here's what I said. I like the text in the hero section, but can you make it a true black? Right now it's kind of a gray. I want to see if you can make it a true black. All right, so I'm going to delete that because it recorded me talking to you guys. So let's go and leave that like that. So what happens is ChatGPT gives me the HTML. I take that HTML and then I post it into my landing page. All right, so it's still working on it. There, like that. So I'm going to hit stop. Let me see. Let me hit. Let me copy this. For some reason, it kind of paused on me. So let me copy it and then hit refresh. Okay. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and send it off. All right, so let's see what it says. You're seeing it correctly. The text is gray right now because white pages defaults a lot of text to soften charcoal for readability. Okay. Updated hero HTML to black text. Okay, so it's giving me the HTML that we're going to drop in the hero section here, which is right here. This is the HTML over here. So once it's done printing it out, I just go ahead and copy and then I paste that over. So let me go ahead and, it's still printing it out. Let me show it to you. Right here, it's still printing everything. Okay, now it's done. So what I do is I copy the code and then I come over here, take out what's there, highlight what's there, delete it, and then I control V and paste it. I'm not for sure what it is on a Mac, and then I publish it. So let's go ahead and hit refresh, and now this should be black text. Okay, that looks a little bit better for me. All right, cool. So I like this section. It's looking good. Of course, we have to change the time of the workshop. We'll work on that later. Replay included. Taught by Pastor Dre, founder of Gospel Swag, built from real experience, not theory. Okay, I like that. By the end of this workshop, you'll have clarity, confidence, and a simple plan to sell your first gospel t-shirt. I love it. All right, clarity. We need to go ahead and make that true black. So I'm going to go to that section, which is here. It's called the quick benefits row. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do the same thing. Can you do the same thing for the quick benefits row? Make that text true black. So then it's going to go ahead and fix that text for me. I'm just going to hit enter. All right. And it's labeled right here. The reason, see how it says quick benefits row? That's how ChatGPT knows what I'm talking about because it's labeled. All right. So let's see what it says. Boom. Yes, we can absolutely do the same thing. All right. So here we go. Quick benefits row, true black text. All right, so what I do is I copy the code. And before, you have to pay thousands of dollars to hire a programmer to do this for you. Now ChatGPT can help you out. All right, so I'm going to go over here to the section, and we're going to highlight everything, delete it, and then paste the new code and hit save. And we're going to click publish. Let's go on over here. I'm going to click refresh, so now that should be Nice. I like that. I like the black and white too. That looks fire. I was gonna make it like different colors, but I don't know. That plane is just popping for me for some reason. This is what gospel fashion can look like: clean, wearable, gospel-centered, real examples of faith meeting culture. Love it. Clear message, everyday wear, bold without being loud, faith showing up in real life. I like that. I think I'm gonna leave that kind of. I might make that gold. Let's make it gold. All right. So this is our image gallery section. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to see how it looks, okay, with the gold text. I'm loving the image gallery section. I want to make this one a little bit different, kind of break the monotony, I guess it's called. Let's go ahead and make the text that says, this is what gospel fashion could look like. Let's make that gold. And then clean, wearable, gospel-centered, real examples of faith meeting culture could be true black. All right, so it's still recording me as I talk. So that's why I was able to switch back and forth. All right. All right, let's take that out because it recorded me talking to you guys. So I'm going to hit enter. So now, headline, gold accent moment, supporting line, true black. Below is the updated image gallery, HTML, with those exact changes applied, nothing else touched. All right, great. So we're going to go ahead and grab this code. By the way, if you want to register for this workshop, I think I'll leave a link in the description. All right. So this is the actual true workshop we're going to be putting together. All right. So let me go to the image gallery, take out the old text, put the new, and we're going to click save. And then we're going to click publish. And then let's go ahead and refresh. So now this should be gold. Ooh, I kind of like it. I like it. Let's leave it like that. Maybe I can make that button gold too. I think for now we'll just leave it. All right. So boom, I'm going to take out this picture. I'm not really feeling it. It's just a little bit too big. All right. So let's go to ChatGPT. Quick favor, can you go ahead and take out the bottom image? The three images look good, but the bottom image looks a little bit too big. So let's go ahead and take that one out. So I'm going to send that text over to ChatGPT. I keep recording myself talking to you guys. All right, so let's hit enter. If you have any questions, family, drop them in the comment section. I would love to assist where I can. All right, updated image gallery, bottom image removed. Okay, all right, there it is, doing all the work. Before, you'd have to pay a lot of money for somebody to program this for you. Okay, so we're going to go over here, go to our builder. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, let's see, image gallery is right there. All right, I'm going to control V. I took out the old text. Now we're going to control V and hit publish. Okay, and let's hit refresh. There we go. We took out the bottom. Now this is looking nice. All right, now we're at the Meet Pastor Dre section. I started Gospel Swag and learned the process through real steps, trial, error, wins, and lessons. In this workshop, I'm going to show you what works so you can move with confidence. This isn't hype. It's a simple path you can actually follow. So now I need a picture here. So let me see if I have any pictures on my hard drive that I could use. 1 second, family. Let's see. Okay. I can have this picture. Yeah, I'll just use this one for now. So what I'm gonna do, I have a picture here. It's a thumbnail, but it's instead of me going to search for images and keep you guys here for a long time, I'm just gonna use this picture of myself right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to swipe pages, and I'm gonna upload that image. Let me see if I have other images already uploaded. Oh, I got this one. Let's see. Maybe even this one. Let me try that one. I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to copy the image address. Okay. And then we're going to go over to our section here. And then this is the about section. So I look for where the URL is because I already put the HTML, right? So I'm going to look where it says HTML. There it is, your photo HTML. Then I control V. And I'm going to hit save. Okay, and let's see. Let me hit refresh. Let me just redo the whole section for you. That way you can see how I did it. All right, so I'm going to say, can you do the Meet Pastor Dre section with this HTML? All right. Or with this URL code, URL link to the new image. So here we go. All right, can you redo the Meet Pastor Dre section? I believe it's Meet Pastor Dre. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, Meet Pastor Dre section with this URL to the image. This is the URL to the image I would like in the Meet Pastor Dre section. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the URL to the image and hit enter. So now it's going to give me the HTML with this new image already dropped in. Okay, drop this right after the image gallery and before frequently asked questions. All right. I could put a different image just for now. I'm showing you how to work through it. I might go back and update it, but let's see how it looks. So here's the code. So now we go over to our Meet Pastor Dre section, which is right here, because you can see the titles are up here. So this is about section with photo. So I'm going to take that out and we're going to paste the new one. Meet Pastor Dre section. Okay, we're going to click save. Let's hit preview. Let's see how it works. Meet Pastor Dre. I kind of like that image. For now, it's cool. I'm kind of liking it. I'm Pastor Dre, founder of Gospel Swag. I spent decades in ministry and learned how faith, creativity, and consistency work together, especially when it comes. Let me see. I didn't learn this from theory or trends. I don't like that. In this workshop, I'm going to walk you through the same process. I like the previous one. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. Hi, Chat. I like the image, but can you go back to the original text that we had? I'm not filling that updated text. So let's go back to the original text that we had for this section. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and hit enter. Other text, I'm not filling that other text. It sounds it's too much text for me. And I'm not filling it. So let's see if it's going to update for me. It just does. I'm Pastor Dre, founder of Gospel Swag. I spent decades in ministry. That's cool. And learned how faith, creativity, and consistency can work together. That's cool, especially when it comes to spreading the gospel beyond church walls. I kind of like that. That's the part. I didn't learn this from theory or trends. I learned it by doing testing, designs, choosing printers, making mistakes, and learning what actually works. In this workshop, I'm going to walk you through the same process so you can move forward. I guess after reading it again, I kind of like it. But let's see what ChatGPT is doing. Yeah, okay. It didn't do it anyway, so let's go ahead and refresh my ChatGPT. And I think I'm going to just leave that. All right, now, next section. It says, you've got a message, but you're not sure what to do with it. You've got a message from God burning in your heart, and you love to see it on shirts, hoodies, and hats, not just merch ministry people can wear. But right now, you're probably wondering, how do I choose the right scripture or phrase? How do I get a design if I'm not a designer? Where do I print the shirts? How do I even start taking orders? If that's you, you're not alone. I get it. I'm not the biggest clothing brand in the world, and I'm not here to sell you a fantasy, but I have started my own brand, Gospel Swag, and I've learned a lot the hard way. In this workshop, I'm going to walk you through the actual steps I took so you can launch without the confusion, overwhelm, or wasting time. Let's do this the right way. All right, I want to do that, but I want it to fit in this section here. See how it's like too wide? So this is, you've got a message. Okay? So let's go back to chat. Hi, chat. Okay, now we're working on the you've got a message section. I like the wording, but can you format it to where it fits in the spacing of the previous sections? Right now it's a little bit wider. Okay. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Hold up a minute. You're right. And this layout consistency And this is a layout consistency issue, not a copy problem. The words are good. The container just needs to match the same width and padding system you're using everywhere else. Hero, gallery, meet Pastor Dre. Below is the reformatted You've Got a Message section. Constrained to the same 980px max width with inner padding and a soft card treatment so it visually fits the flow. Just replace your current version with this. Okay, so it printed all the HTML for me. I'm going to hit copy. And we're going to go over here to that section, which is the, let me see, Pastor Dre, this one here, problem intro section. So we're going to take the old one out and paste the new one. And we're going to click save. And we're going to click refresh here. I like it. You've got a message, but you're not sure what to do with it. I like it. All right. What you'll learn in this live workshop: turn your gospel idea into a wearable message. Get your first design created, even if you're not a designer. Choose how to print t-shirts. Plan your first simple launch. Who is this workshop for? Who this workshop is not for, what you'll get when you join. Workshop details, investment, ready to get started. Okay, so these are the sections that I kind of already pre-put up there, but I'm going to fix them up. I like the what you'll learn, but I want to make that gold. All right, so we're going to go back to chat. Hi, chat. Okay, now we're working on the what you'll learn section. I would like to change that text from black, the header from black to the first gold that we used in the previous gold section, and keep the other text true black. Let me see what else is on that page. 1 second. Okay, yeah, and then maybe the subheaders could also be gold, and then the text under that true black. Let's see how that looks. All right, so I'm gonna go back to chat, and it's just all right. Let me erase right there, and then we're gonna boom, ask Chat GPT to put that together for us. That's a great move. You're creating a visual hierarchy now. Gold for structure and emphasis, true black for clarity and readability. Below is the fully updated what you'll learn section, HTML width, main section header gold, subheaders, the number section gold, all supporting text true black, same width, spacing, and card rhythm as the rest of the page. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this HTML. I'm going to go to our landing page, which is here. And we're going to go to, it's the You've Got a Message. Let's see, I think it's the You've Got a Message. No, we already did the You've Got a Message section. So it's what you'll learn in this workshop section. So it's here, boom, learning outcome. So we're going to take this out, paste the new code, and hit save. Okay, and let's view the page. Hit refresh. Let me close these over here. Boom. All right, so let's see what we got. Looking good, looking good. Oh, what happened here? Our image disappeared. All right, let me see what's up here. Let me go to preview. Hit refresh. Clarity, your first design ready to launch. This is what gospel fashion can look like. Meet Pastor Dre. You've got a message, but you're not sure what to do with it. What you learn. Okay, I don't like that other gold, so I think I'll just make the main thing gold here, and then the rest black. So let's go back to chat. Okay, chat, let's do this. Let's make the main header gold and everything else under that true black. Even the subheaders, I think true black. Right now it's too much gold. Okay, so we're going to ask ChatGPT to make those changes, right? And let me go back over here to the page. Let me close this. And we'll keep that. Let me close this. And we're going to close that. All right, cool. All right. So let's go back to chat over here. All right, hold up a minute. That instinct is spot on. Okay, so this is with the changes. So we're going to copy that code. Go back to our section over there. I believe it's this section here. You've got a message. That's done. What you'll learn. Okay, with gold header. So we're gonna paste a new one, and we're gonna hit save. Okay, let's go ahead and preview the page. Okay, that's better. Better. All right, cool. All right, who is this workshop for? This workshop is for you if, okay, who is this workshop? Who this workshop is not for. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and work on the who is this workshop for section. All right, can you go ahead and redo the who is this workshop for section with the respective with it? Okay, so I'm asking it to change the with it so it matches with everything else. It said with it, so I need to change that. Type it in with it. Boom. Okay. So redo the who is this workshop for? Yeah. All right, let me just shrink that while it's printing it out. Just relook at it. Okay, I like that. That's cool. This looks a little bit too big for me. We could work on that later. That looks fire. That's cool. I like it. I like that kind of picture too. I'm kind of feeling that. You've got a message, but you're not sure what to do with it. What you learn in this live workshop. Cool. All right. Who is this workshop for? Okay, cool. So let's go back over here. Go to chat. Updated who is this workshop for section. Cool. So let's go ahead and grab that code. And we're going to drop that in. And the who is the workshop for? And that's this section right here. Who's this? Okay, who's it for? Take out the old one, paste the new one. And we're going to hit refresh. Okay. Who is this workshop? I might even change some of the backgrounds on here, but let's just see. Like make it a gray background. Who is this workshop for? I like it. Who this workshop is not for. So let's go ahead and change that section. All right, chat, it's looking really good. Let's go ahead and change the who is this workshop not for section to match the width also. Okay, boom. So we're doing that. Hold up a minute. Let's lock this in so it matches perfectly with the who is this workshop for section. Okay, updated who this workshop is not for section. Okay, cool. So I'm going to grab that code right there. And we're going to put it in the who is this workshop for, but we're looking for who is this workshop not for, which is right there. Select the text that's already there, and then we're going to paste the new one. All right, we're going to hit refresh. It's coming along, family. I like it. All right, we're almost done. We don't want it to be too long of a page. What you'll get when you join, I like that. Let's keep that. Let's make that gold. All right, chat, let's go ahead and redo the what you'll get when you join. But let's make that main header gold and the rest true black. And do me a favor, let's break it up a little bit. Give me a light gray background. Wait, not gray, because it might conflict with the text. Give me like a off-white background. Just sort of stand out from the other sections. So let's see how it looks. I told chat to give me like an off-white background just to kind of change it up a little bit. So let's see how it goes. I was going to go like a gray, but then with the black text, it's hard to read. The easiest thing to read is white and black. That's why a lot of books, white pages, black text. It's the easiest to read. So you don't want to get too fancy. All right, but I think an off-white might work. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy that code. And let's see. I just want it to stand out a little bit. So who is this workshop not for? Let's see. No, we're on what you'll get when you join. That's what we're on right now. Okay, so let's go and take out the old one and put the new, and we're going to save it. And let's refresh. Let's see how that off-white looks with the gold. Ooh, I like it. See, it's not too much, but I like it. So you got the little off-white right there. I'm loving it. Maybe even put something. We'll see. But for now, just leave it. All right. When you register for this workshop, you're not just getting information. You're getting practical tools so you can you can actually use to move forward with confidence. Live access, I'll put the time and all that later. Workshop with Pastor Dre. Replay recording so you can watch it again anytime. Clear step-by-step teaching, no fluff, no guesswork. You'll also receive simple checklists and templates to help you plan your first design, compare printing options with confidence, map out your first simple launch. Plan your first design, yes. Map out your first simple launch. We could do that. Compare printing options with confidence. There's really no option. I'll pro- I'm probably going to show them how to hook up Printful and Printify. So I'm going to change compare your printing options with how to choose your printing manufacturer. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT. Hey chat, that section is looking really nice. The what you'll get section. One minor change where it says you'll also receive simple checklists and templates to help you plan your first design. The second line reads compare printing options with confidence. Let's change that to how to choose your printing manufacturer. Okay? I had to stop talking so it wouldn't record it. All right, so boom. So let's go ahead and change that line. All right, so I asked ChatGPT to go ahead and make those changes for me. Like I said, before you have to pay a designer or developer thousands of dollars to do this for you. Now you could design a landing page using ChatGPT. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. If you need a landing page for your church, ministry, or business, hit me up. If you want to attend this workshop, I'll put a link in the description to this actual landing page. It's going to cost, though it's not free. All right, so boom. So copy the code. And we're going to put it in that section right there. Who this workshop is. We want what you'll get. All right, so let's take out the old one and put the new. And we're going to click save. All right, let's go ahead and hit refresh. What you'll get, how to choose your printing manufacturer. Love it. Workshop details. All right, I don't know the date yet, but let me see. I have to look at the calendar before this video's over. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and do the next section, which is the workshop details. Date. Let's go ahead and do for the date. Let me check the calendar here. Let's do February 3rd at, let's see, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Location, online via Zoom. Or I'm going to do team. Online via Microsoft Teams. I'll just put online. Live online. Okay, so for location, just put live online. All right, cool. So there we go. There's the date. Oops, it recorded me again, probably. Yeah, so let me take that. So there we go. There's the date. All right, so let's take that out and let's ask ChatGPT to go ahead and print that out for us. So now you got the date. Next Tuesday. Wow, that's quick. All right. I wonder if I should give us another week. Well, let's just see. See how it goes. Copy code. Let's do this. Just make it happen. All right. Why wait? Okay, boom. What you'll get when you join. All right. Details pricing section. Let me see. Boom. Okay. Hit save. And let's see. Now we should have the date and the times. I like it. Ooh, I like that gold too. Ready to get started. Oh, I took out the price. Boom, 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 boom. What was the price? Have to ask chat. I forgot what the price was. Hey, chat, I forgot to add the price. Do you remember what the pricing structure was? If so, can you add that after the last line of the workshop details? Forgot what. I think it was like 97 bucks or something. Let's see. Yes, I remember. $77 early registration, $97. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to go with that. $77 early registration. $97 regular price. Bonus framing replay will be sold later at a higher price. Okay, cool. Below is the updated workshop details section with the pricing added cleanly after the location. Style to match everything else. Gold header, true black text, no clutter. Just replace your current section with this. All right, cool. So we got the pricing there. All right, so let's go ahead and drop that in. Workshop details. And let's see. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop that in there. So that should be workshop details with pricing. Hit save and let's refresh. Oh, it's changing everything to gold. Let's go back to that black. Let's see what you get when you join workshop details. Okay, I'm gonna change it back to black. All right, yes, it's looking really good. Just do me a favor. Can you change the main heading to black instead of gold? Thank you. Okay, boom. So we're gonna change that back to black. Let's see. We got February 3rd, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Location live online. Investment. Boom. Boom. After this live workshop, the replay will be turned into a full course and sold at a higher price. I like that. Ready to get started? If you've been sitting on an idea, this is your sign. Okay, let's go back and see if chat is done with the code for the updated section. Oh man, let me see. Let me do it again. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and stay on the page. All right, there it is. So we're going to copy the code. Boom. Let's see. Boom. All right. So let's go to here. I think it is workshop details with pricing. Yeah, that's workshop details with pricing. Take out the old one, paste the new one. I'm going to click save and let's go ahead and click refresh. Workshop detail. Wow, that gold made a difference. Okay, just leave it like that. All right, ready to get started. Okay, there's two ready to get started, so I got to take out one of those. Let's take that one out. Boom. Okay, hit save. Now we're going to go back to chat and say, all right, can you go ahead and update the ready to get started section? Match it up with the existing width of the entire page. Okay, so we're going to hit boom. Go ahead and send that off. So Chat GPT can start putting in work. Okay, all right. Can you go ahead and update the ready to get started section? Okay, it didn't do it for me, so let me paste it again. All right, there we go. All right, copy the code. Boom. That's what it says. Why this works as a closing section. Optional next level tweak only if you want. Add a thin gold outline to the bottom or one line above the button. Seats are limited to keep the workshop interactive. But honestly, you're already in a great spot. If you want help writing this button to Stripe, PayPal, Eventbrite, say the word, we'll knock it out next. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and add that gold line. Yeah, let's go ahead and add the gold line. Also, I'm going to limit seats. So yes, you can put seating is limited. I think I'm going to limit like the first 50 people. So we'll do something like that. That way, you know, the audience could ask questions and get good feedback. All right, so let's see. All right, let me copy this. My computer's going a little slow. I got a lot of things going on. I'm recording this, doing the landing pages open, and running Chat GPT. All right, so let's go ahead and say yeah. All right, work it, chat, work it. This adds urgency with pressure. It keeps the look premium. Okay, the gold accent line, seating is limited. CTA button untouched, still strong in black. Okay, cool. All right, while this close is strong, whenever you're ready, next up we can wire the CTA to stripe. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this. Boom. And we're going to close that and go over here and sign up section. So let's see. This should be our last section, family. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit preview. Boom. Ooh, I love that. And I'm going to make that button gold. I'm going to put ready to get started gold and the button gold. Let me ask chat what they think. That's the cool thing. If you don't have an eye for graphics, you can always ask chat GPT. Okay, chat, that section is looking fire. I have a question. Let me know what you think. Should I make the headline gold and the button gold with white writing or black writing? Or should I leave it the way it is? What do you think is best for conversion? I want you to give me your genius approach like you're a professional marketer. Sometimes you got to tell ChatGPT how to perform too. Okay? So I said I want you to be a genius professional marketer. So now it's going to take on that role. Short answer, clear and confident, leave the headline black. Keep the button black with white text. Use gold as an accent, not the main CTA color. That's the highest converting setup for your audience. Now let me explain why, step by step. The psychology behind this, why black wins here. Black equals authority and finality. When someone is deciding to register and pay, their brain is asking, is this legit? Can I trust this? Black communicates serious, confidence, completion. This is the final step. That's why Apple, Nike, high-end SaaS, premium coaches all default to black CTAs at the decision point. For pastors, ministry leaders, and creatives, black feels grounded, not flashy. Gold can feel decorative if overused. Gold is a signal color, not an action color. Gold is excellent for section headers, accents, dividers, highlight value. But gold buttons often reduce contrast, feel brand first instead of action first, blend into design instead of standing out as the next step. In conversion testing, gold buttons tend to perform worse than black or deep solid colors unless the entire page is dark themed. Yours is not. White text on black equals maximum clarity. Your current button, high contrast, easy to read on all devices, feels decisive. A gold button with white text, contrast risk. Black text looks softer, less urgent. Either way, you lose some punch. What I do as a pro, your genius setup, keep headline black, CTA button black background, white text, gold accent line, plus select section headers. Optional micro upgrade, best of both worlds. If you want to taste gold without hurting conversion, add a gold outline on hover only or a subtle gold shadow. That way, black button does the heavy lifting. Gold reinforces brand interaction, no conversion loss. Example conceptually. Default black button, hover, then gold glow or border. This is how premium brands balance style plus performance. My final recommendation, no wavering. For this page, the audience, and this offer, do not make the main CTA gold. Keep black as the action color. Let gold guide attention, not decisions. You've already built a page that feels trustworthy, ministry aligned, professional, not gimmicky. Don't sabotage that at the finish line with a pretty but weaker CTA. Oh, man. If you want, next we can add a hover effect that boosts clicks. Add a secondary gold CTA earlier on the page. Or A/B test ideas without breaking your current layout. All right, let's do this. Let's add that hover effect that boosts clicks, and then I think we should be good. I want to see how the hover is going to look. Okay. So let's see what happens here. And we're almost done with the page. Now we just got to link it to Stripe or PayPal. We should be good to go. Keep black as the decision color, adds gold and reinforcement intent, creates a tactile premium feel. I want to see how this looks. Go to page settings, custom code. Oh, step one, add this CSS one. Okay, now I got to add CSS. Okay, so go to page settings, custom code, CSS. Okay, I got to add CSS. update your CTA button HTML. Okay, so let me go add the CSS. I think I know where to add that at. Let me go here, and I think it's on custom CSS. So I'm gonna add that there. Boom. All right, and we're gonna leave that, and we're gonna hit save. Then we're gonna go back to chat, and it says something else. Go to page settings. Okay, we did that. Step 2, update your CTA button HTML small change. So this is what I like to do. Instead of inputting stuff in my HTML, I say just give me the entire HTML updated. So that's what I like to do. Can you just give me, for step 2, can you just give me the entire HTML updated with that change? So yeah, I don't like to, because then I'm guessing where to paste stuff. I just rather have chat give me the updated HTML. Chat inputs the changes. I copy and paste. Hold up a minute. Got it. You want the full HTML for step 2 already updated to use a new hover enable CTA. Here's it is, clean, complete, and ready to paste. Assumption, you already added the CSS. Yes, I did. Yes, I already, yes. I'm going to say yes, I already added the CSS. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that code. Boom. I'll go back to the landing page. Boom. And we're going to paste it there. So now we've added some CSS and HTML. So let's see, it should be popping now. Let's see. Oh, got the little goal line. Oh, look at that little hover over it. It goes. That's fire. That's premium right there. I love it. Let me just tell chat that is fire. I like to compliment it so then it knows what you like. Okay. Wow. So I'm going to say, wow, that looks fire. Okay, so now what we got. Pro tip, optional but smart. If you have another CTA higher on the page, give it the same class so behavior is consistent. I don't. Final marketer verdict. At this point, design is locked, copy is clear, visual hierarchy is clean, CTA psychology is strong, page feels credible, not hypey. This is launch ready. If you want next, wire the button to Stripe, Eventbrite. Add a tiny frequently asked question to reduce hesitation, or plan a 72-hour launch push to fill those limited seats. Let's go ahead and add a tiny frequently asked questions to reduce hesitation. Can you give me about 3 or 4 questions that people may ask? All right. So I asked it to give me the frequently asked questions section. Okay, boom. So let's see what happens here. Okay, let me do it again. Just paste it there. Let's try it again. Okay. Below are 4 high impact frequently asked questions. It says, hold up a minute. This is a smart conversion move. A tiny FAQ right before or right after the final CTA reduces hesitation without over explaining. Below are 4 high impact FAQ questions I use as a professional marketer for this exact audience. These address the silent objections people actually have. You can use them as is. Frequently asked questions. Do I need to already have a clothing brand or design experience? No. Will this workshop be live and will there be a replay? Yes. Is this workshop faith-based or is it just about business? This workshop is faith-centered and practical. What if I'm not trying to build a big brand? Will it still help me? Absolutely. Optional 5th question only if you want. Is this a get-rich-quick overnight success type of training? No. This workshop focuses on clarity, obedience, taking practical action. Results come from applying what you learn, not shortcuts. Ooh, I like it. Where to place this? Best spots for maximum impact right before the ready to get started section or right after the pricing section. Okay. All right. That's where people decide. All right. Yeah. Can you turn this into a clean HTML that matches my page width and style? Okay. And I'm going to say, let's go And let's go with all 5 questions. I like it. All right. So I told it to give me the layout in HTML and go with all 5 questions that chat suggested. So it should give me the HTML for that. And they said to post it right before the price, right before the CTA section. I believe that's what it said. Let me see. Right before the ready to get started section. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to paste it right before that. Okay. So let's see. Oops. Let's see. Okay, ready to get started. So we're going to have to paste it right there. Okay, cool. All right. Frequently asked questions section. All right. There we go. There it is. Yeah, extra conversion boost optional. I can add a mini CTA under the frequently asked, like still have a question, register and bring it to live Q&A. No, let's just keep it simple for right now. All right, let's go back over here. We're going to add it right before the ready to get started section. So that's the ready to get started. So we're going to add it right there. So I'm going to duplicate this section and I'm going to take out what's existing there and paste the new HTML. So it should be right above the get started section. Let's see. Frequently asked questions. I like it. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Watch this. I love how the FAQ section looks, but can you make it to where only the question is showing and when they click on that question, the answer pops up? Let's do it like that. I like that. I want to give it a little, not feedback, but a little interaction. There's no need to answer questions that they're not asking, right? So let's see how that works. Chat is working it. It's working hard. If you have any questions, family, don't forget to drop them in the comment section. If this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Okay, I love how the FAQ section looks. Okay, let me just paste that again. Somehow it got stuck on me. So let's go ahead and paste that and hit enter. All right, so we're about to wrap this up, family. Yeah, it's called an accordion. That's what it is. Yeah, accordion. That's right. Best part, we can do this without any JavaScript by using HTML details. Accordion, FAQ, HTML, click to expand answers. Yeah, that's fire. That's gonna be fire. Okay, let's go. While it's printing that out, let me go ahead and take a look at the page again. If there's any adjustments we need to make. I like it. Simple, black and white. I like it. Yes, I'm ready to turn my gospel message to a T-shirt. Oh, I gotta link this button, and I need to save my seat. I need to link that somewhere. Right now, it's not going anywhere. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's see where chat is at right now. Accordion. Okay, cool. Quick note so you don't get stuck. If white page does support details. Okay, if not, I'll just leave it. So it's telling me it might not support this code, but if it doesn't, I'll just leave it the way it is. So let's go here. What is this? Frequently asked questions. I'm going to go ahead and paste that new one there and hit save. All right, let's hit refresh. Let's see if it works. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's fire. I'm loving that. I like it. All right, family. So now what we got to do is just link our buttons. All right, so let me go to chat and say, right now the button in the hero section is not linking anywhere. What section should we link that to? Okay, so let's see what it says. Now the button right now, so let's put right now. Right now the button in the hero section is not linking anywhere. What section should we link that to? Okay, let me see. What does it say on that button? Yes, I'm ready to turn my gospel message into a T-shirt. That's fire. Okay, so let's see. Boom, boom. Hold on a minute. This is an important conversion question and answer is very clear if we think like a marketer. Short, confident answer. Link the hero button to your final, ready to get started section, the main CTA. That's the best move for conversions. Why this is best? Why this is the best link target? Pro reasoning. The hero's job is to start momentum, not force checkout. When someone clicks the hero button, they're saying, I'm interested. Show me what's next. Okay, cool. Your page is already structured perfectly for this. Oh, let me see. They're not always ready to pay yet. If you send them straight to checkout, okay, wait, let me see. When someone clicks the hero button, they're saying, I'm interested, show me what's next. They're not always ready to pay yet. If you send them straight to checkout, some people bounce, others feel rushed. If you send them to the final CTA section, they see pricing, they see frequently asked questions, they see credibility, then they decide. That's a clean decision path. Your page is already structured perfectly for this. Look at your flow. Okay, so the hero CTA should jump them to step 9. Okay, exactly what to link it to. Simple and clean. Step 1, give your final CTA section an ID. Okay, update hero link button. All right, so let's do that. Advanced but smart. Once Stripe Eventbrite is live, you can keep hero register, make final CTA button checkout link. Okay, this gives you soft CTA up top, hard CTA at the bottom. Okay, all right. So can you go ahead and write the hero section with the CTA pointing to the register section? And then after that, we'll update the hero. Wait, I'm sorry about that. Give your final CTA section. Okay, can you give the CTA section an ID of register? Can you print that HTML out for me with that change? And then can you update the hero button linking to the register section? And if you can give me that HTML. But let's do the step 1 first, and then we'll go to step 2. Okay, so we're going to update our HTML for both sections because the first section, we got to link that button to a register section. And then we need to name the place we want it to jump to, which is the get started section. We need to name that a register ID. So then that button knows to skip down to the register. Okay. The register ID page or section. All right. So now we're asking ChatGPT to give us that updated code. Step 1 only. All right. We're adding the ID register to your final CTA section. Okay. So this is the final CTA section. All right, so this is going to be our CTA section, and it's renamed register. So now we need to go over here and go to our final section. Right, ready to get started. Let me see. Yeah, right, ready to get started. Now this is going to be labeled with an ID entitled register. Okay, so that's what we just did. So now we're going to go ahead and link this button here. Let me show you. We're going to link this button to the register section. So when they click on it, it's going to slow scroll to the section, the register section. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT to do that. All right, let's go ahead and make the hero section button slow scroll to the register section. Can you give me that HTML? Okay, great. All right, so let's go ahead and hit enter. Okay, it's going to give us that information or that HTML. And next thing we need to do is just link to our payment processor, which is probably going to be, I'm not for sure if I'm going to use PayPal or Stripe. I'll figure that out after this video. Okay. If you don't know how to link PayPal or Stripe, hit me up in the comment section. Maybe I could do a video on that. But I don't want to keep you here for too much longer. It's already been almost an hour. But if you have any questions, family, drop them in the comment section. Once again, if this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Also, register for the workshop. It's going to be rocking. Okay, so here we go. Updated hero HTML section. Smooth scrolling is controlled by CSS, not the button itself. So as long as your page allows it, this one line handles it. Okay, so I need to put some smooth scrolling. So let me copy this. And we got to do some CSS like we did before. And we're going to go over here to where it says custom CSS. We're going to drop the CSS in this section here. Boom. All right. And then we're going to go back to ChatGPT and get the code. Okay. And we're going to copy the code. We're going to go back to the landing page section, which is here. Oh, wait. Is it the landing page section? It's not the landing page section. I think it's the other section. Let's see. Update hero section. Okay. Yeah. It's the hero section. So we're going to go to the top and take out the old one, paste the new one, and hit save. All right. So now we should be able to refresh. When I click this button, it should scroll us down. Ooh, there we go. But it wasn't a slow scroll, so I'm not for sure why that slow scroll didn't work. But let me see. Let's go here. Custom CSS. Style equals scroll behavior smooth. It didn't work. So let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna let it know. Tell me if it jumps instead of scrolling smoothly. Tell me what swipe pages allows in global CSS. I'll give you the fallback. Yeah, it didn't scroll. It jumped, but swipe pages does allow global CSS. So I'm not for sure what questions you need answered on that, but yeah, it didn't smooth scroll. It jumped. Okay, so let me see. I'll give you the fallback. Yeah. Okay, it jumped. So let me take this out because I was reading what it put. Yeah, it didn't scroll. It jumped, but swipe pages does allow global CSS. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what it needs in order to create that smooth scroll. Hold up a minute. That's normal. Adding scroll behavior smooth on the hero section won't reliably affect the whole page. For smooth scrolling, CSS needs to be applied to the page scroll container, usually HTML body. Okay. Since White Pages allows global CSS, we'll fix it the pro way. Step 1, add this to global CSS. This is the real fix. Okay. Step 2, Swipe Pages fallback if the page scrolls inside a wrapper. Boom, boom. Your hero button, HTML is already correct. All right, so let me go here. Okay. All right. Since White Pages allows global CSS, we'll fix it the pro way. Paste this into Swipe Pages, page settings, global CSS, custom CSS. Okay, let's try that code. That alone usually solves it. All right, let's see. So we're going to go and we're going to put on custom CSS. We're going to take out the old one and put the new one. Scroll behavior. Wait, that looks like the same thing. Scroll behavior smooth. Scroll behavior smooth. Okay, let's see. Let's just save it and see if it works. I'm going to hit save. And let's see. Ooh, family, it worked. Fire. That's fire. I love it. Oh, that's fire. Let me tell ChatGPT, yes, that worked. Yes, that worked. And it looks fire. I like to commend ChatGPT. That way it knows what you like. All right, family, it's almost been an hour. Let's go. Look what it says. Let's go. That's the moment right there. When it scrolls smoothly, lands perfectly on the CTA, everything else feels intentional. That's real polish. All right, let me take out that bottom section. I just realized that there's a section here that needs to go out. I use that for my images, so I can delete that for now. And then I'm going to get rid of some of the spacing on the bottom. Let's go with about 20 pixels, like that. And we're going to click save. And let's hit refresh. See what we got. Boom, that looks good. Go to the bottom. Okay, take out that space. Let me take that out. There's a section here we don't need. Take that out. Hit save. All right, let's hit refresh. That should have got rid of the bottom section. Let's see. There we go. I like it. It's plain, white, black. Let's see if it works. All right, next thing I'm going to do, family, is I just got to link my, let's see. Yeah, it's got to link this to my payment processor. I'll probably use PayPal or Stripe. Should be up and running pretty soon. So if you see this video and you want to register, I'm going to put a link in the description to this landing page so you can register. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. If this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the workshop. Okay? God bless. Okay, chat. I just finished making a landing page. Now I need to link either PayPal or Stripe to the button on the landing page. Can you help me do that? All right, family, if you're joining me, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to help me link my landing page that I just recently created. I'm going to link the button to Stripe or PayPal so we can actually receive payments. Okay, so I'm going to say I recently made a landing page. Now I need to link either PayPal or Stripe to the button on the landing page. Can you help me do that? All right, so let's see what the process of this is. All right. While that's doing that, let me just check something real quick. Okay. All right. Yes, I can help you write that button. I can help you wire that button up to date. The simplest way is to create a checkout link in Stripe or PayPal, then paste that link into your CTA's href. Below are two clean, beginner-friendly setups, Stripe and PayPal. Oh, wait, what happened? Okay, there we go. Pick the one you want and follow the steps. Option Stripe, best for conversion and clean checkout. Okay, I think I have Stripe. Let me see. Let me log in over here so I don't share my details and stuff. So let me just log into Stripe. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to Stripe, sign in. Just give me a second, fam. I'm logging in real quick. Let's see. Boom, boom. Okay. Log into Stripe. I gotta authenticate it. Okay. Let's do that real quick. In the meantime, if you have any questions while we're doing this video, put them in the comment section, family. Okay, had to do the authenticator. All right, so it says log into Stripe, go to payment links, click create payment link. Okay, so let's do that. I'm on payment links. Okay, I'm not going to be showing you the Stripe page because it's sensitive information, but you can see the steps here. Okay, and then it says click create payment link. I'll just show it to you. Can I show you this? Let me see. Yeah, this is what I got when I chose create payment link. Okay, that's what I got. All right, so that's not personal, so that's cool. I can share that with you. All right, then it says add your product, workshop seat, $77 early, $97 or $97 regular. Set it one-time payment. Save, copy the payment link. It will look like, okay, so I'm going to do early. I'm going to set the payment price for early. So let's go here. So what do we do? Product, I'm going to call it clothing brand workshop. Workshop early bird. Early bird. Okay. Boom. Clothing brand. Add a product. Yep. Description. Okay, let me go ask ChatGPT all this. Okay, I'm setting up the Stripe. I called it live workshop creating a clothing brand. Can you give me a good description? Here's the questions that ChatGPT or that Stripe is asking me. I need the name, which is Clothing Brand Workshop Early Bird. Description, if you can add that for me. Image, can you create me a nice image that looks good? You can put on there Clothing Brand Workshop Early Bird Special or whatever you think looks good. And then the pricing, I got that. And then that's it. So those are the questions I need to answer. So let's see what happens here. It's going to probably give me a description. Okay. All right. So those are the questions I need to answer. Okay, boom. So let's see what chat does here. All right. The setting up Stripe. I called it live workshop. Yeah. So let's see how this works, family. It's taking a little while. Hold up a minute. You're setting this up the right way. Stripe is asking the exact questions you should care about. I'll give you copy. You can paste directly, clean, clear, and conversion friendly. We'll handle the image right after this in the next step, so it's done clean and professionally. Okay. Stripe product details ready to paste. Product name, clothing brand, workshop, early bird. We got that. So let me just paste that. Let me see. What is it? Clothing brand, workshop, early bird. Okay, I don't need to paste it. That's exactly right. Description. Here's a strong, concise description and live. Okay, boom. Okay, so I'm going to copy that and paste that. In description, limited to 500 characters. If Stripe limits character, here's a short version. Okay, ChatGPT is ahead of the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that out and put the short version. Okay, good. All right. Boom. You already got this pricing, but just to confirm, $77 early bird, one-time payment. So we're gonna do, let's see, once off, $77 early bird, include tax and price, auto, yes. And we're gonna add product. I'll come back and do the image. I think I could edit it, right? Yeah, I could edit it. All right, boom. So we're gonna go here. Next step, image. This will seal it. Okay. All right, I've created all the things needed for the product. Now we just need the image. In the next message, I'll generate clean, stripe ready product image, text like clothing brand workshop. Okay, cool. So let's just do the image. So we're gonna have ChatGPT create the image. Man, before you would have to pay a designer to design the image, and then we did the landing page. I'm not for sure if you've watched that video, but ChatGPT was spitting out HTML code for me. That was another thing that we saved on. So ChatGPT could really help you out in taking your business, your ministry, um, your church to another level. All right, so let's see what kind of image it comes up with. Let's see if it's gonna be fire. Oh, what? Like that? What? Clothing brand workshop. Oh, that's fire. I don't know about this though. What is that? I don't like that. I like this though. Okay, so I'm gonna say this image looks fire. You can take out the notepad and leave everything else exact same. Okay, so I don't know what that notepad is. Boom. So let's ask it to take it out. All right. Boom. All right. It looks good. I like that image, man. That's fire. So let's go check it out. See how it's gonna look. Gospel swag. Okay. Boom. Clothing brand workshop. Early bird. $77. Nice. So if I was to edit the product, I'm sure I probably could go ahead and add the image. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. All right, let's go back here. Let's see the updated image. We're going to take that notepad out, and then we should be good to go. We just got to download the image and rename it. I'm going to call it, ooh, that looks fire, family. So let's go ahead and download it. And then we're going to open it in a file. And then I'm going to rename it to Clothing Brand Workshop Early Bird. Boom. Okay, cool. So I'm going to close that. So now we got to go over here to Stripe. We're going to click image upload. Go to where we downloaded the image and double click it. Update product. Okay. Let's create the link. Okay, let me move this over here so I don't give out personal information. Okay, I think I got the link. Okay, so let's go ahead and let ChatGPT know we got the link. Okay, the link has been created. Do I link that to my sign me up button in my landing page, or how does it work? I think I link it to my landing page. If you haven't seen the landing page, let me show you how it looks. This is the landing page right here. So I think I'm supposed to link it to Yes Save My Seat, but let's see. Okay, let's see here. Boom. Okay, the link is being created. So let me ask ChatGPT, where do I link it to? What's up? What's up? Hold up a minute. Great question. And you're right on schedule. Yes. You link that Stripe payment link directly to your Save My Seat, Sign Me Up button. That's exactly how it works. Let me break it down clean and simple step by step. The correct flow, how this should work. Landing page button, Stripe checkout, payment confirmation. So your funnel is visitor reads the landing page, clicks Yes, Save My Seat, goes to Stripe checkout page, pays, gets confirmation. Stripe handles this. No extra pages needed right now. Exactly what to do. Two steps. Step one, copy your Stripe payment link. It should look something like, okay. Paste it into your CTA button. Okay. Example, final CTA button. Okay. Pro tip, highly recommended. Wait, no forms, no extra integrations, no tech headache. Pro tip, highly recommended. Open the Stripe link in a private incognito window and run through a test checkout so you can see exactly what your customers see. Optional, nice to have, not required today. Later on, you can add a thank you page after payment, automatic emails, Stripe email to, add calendar invites, or replay access. But for now, this setup is perfect for your first workshop. Final marketer verdict. Yes, link Stripe directly to your main CTA. This is the cleanest, highest converting setup. You're ready to launch and collect payments. If you want, I can help you write the confirmation message people see after payment, draft the you registered email, or prep your launch announcement post to start filling seats. You're officially in go mode. Okay, chat later. All right, so let's go ahead and link that. So I'm going to say, here is the Stripe link. Can you rewrite my payment section with this link added? Okay. So I'm going to put the link in there. Let me go get the link. I thought I copied it. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. There's the link. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT to go ahead and put that link in there so that way I don't have to touch the code. Hold up a minute. Perfect. This is the final wiring step, and you're doing it exactly right. Below is your rewritten payment final CTA section, fully updated with your live Stripe link already embedded. You can copy paste this direct into your landing page, and you're officially ready to take payments. Wow, that's fire. Okay, so let's copy. Let's go to our landing page, and let's go to the payment section, which is right here. Ready to get started, and we're going to take the old one out, put the new one in there. It should be the ready to get started. Click save, and we're going to hit refresh. So now when I come and say, man, this is cool, yes, I'm ready to get started, save my seat, it should take us to the page to check out. Wow. Wow. That's fire, family. I like it. There it is. Subtotal, amount due, and you can make payments. That's cool. I like it. All right, family. I think we're good to go. Next thing I need to do is I'm just going to fix this right here. That looks a little bit too big for me. Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. Let me see. Let me go here. Why this is the right setup. Button goes to regular Stripe checkout. Opens any new tab. Reinforces trust. No extra tech. No friction. No confusion. Quick final checks. 2 minutes. Click the button on your live page. Okay, complete a test payment. Okay, for next, I can help you write the registered email. All right, family. So there it is. I think we're good to go. Let me see. Let me see. Here's the landing page, looking fire. Let me refresh it. It's looking good. Don't forget to register for this workshop. If you want to start your own clothing brand for yourself, your ministry, your youth ministry, your church, your business, hit your boy up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments section. Looking forward to seeing you in the webinar or the workshop. God bless.